CTV News, Vancouver Island Report.
Good evening. Hudson Mack is off tonight. We begin with more on that letter to the editor published in the NANAIMO Daily News. The letter insults First Nations people, disparaging their culture, intelligence, and ability to look after themselves. It ignited a fire across the country, and today it got people talking about a much-needed national conversation on the issue of discrimination. CTV's Scott Cunningham has more.
From the folds of a local newspaper
The Honourable Member for Sherbrooke
to the House of Commons in Ottawa, a derogatory letter aimed at First Nations people and printed in NANAIMO's Daily News is making headlines across the country.
It's pretty uncalled for.
Pursuant to Standing Order 109.
Thursday, NANAIMO MP Jean Crowder denounced the letter, calling it discriminatory and stigmatizing. In her home riding, hundreds echoed her words on the front steps of the paper. The organization has officially apologized, saying it was a mistake and should have never been printed. Simply not enough, say some First Nations leaders.
Do I personally think it was sincere and genuine yesterday from the Daily News as, oh, we're sorry? Absolutely not.
The world is watching what's going to happen here.
Despite opinions, the letter has caught the eye of the nation, prompting many in NANAIMO to speak out, heal, and ensure the city is not unjustly labeled.
Is NANAIMO racist?
No. No, not at all.
I think NANAIMO comes from a little bit of a redneck background, but I think now, you know, people are really accepting of all people.
Is this what we expect in our community? And it's not.
Yesterday, Vancouver Island University took a bold step in publicly cutting ties with the paper. Today, the school with a massive First Nations demographic said it could restore that relationship if the paper comes to the table with city leaders and First Nations members.
So this is about recognizing that some things have been said that are unacceptable in a civil community. And it's recognizing that that unacceptable language hurts people and it's not indicative of the way people think in this community.
The round-table discussion scheduled for Wednesday next week could bridge a gap.
NANAIMO Daily Free Press has done some work for our nations
and heal fresh wounds. But at this time, it is unclear if the Daily News will accept the university's invitation. Scott Cunningham, CTV News, NANAIMO.